There was once a man who lived at the edge of a wide forest. Each morning before sunrise, he walked into the trees with an axe, for this was his work, to cut and burn the forest so that the fields might be cleared for the profit of others. The man did not love his work, but it paid enough to feed his family. Each evening he returned home with weary steps. He washed at the basin by the door, scrubbing his arms until they were red. The soot left his skin, but never quite his hands. His children would run to greet him. His son clung to his knees. His daughter leapt into his arms. They laughed and pulled at him, eager to tell the day's small stories. He kissed them and thought, "My love for them is pure, untouched by what I do out there." But over time, the signs began to show. His wife complained that their clothes smelled of smoke even after many washings. The daughter began to wheeze at night, her breath shallow. The son coughed in the mornings, a dry, harsh cough, and he moved with weakness. One evening, as he sat down to supper, his daughter looked at him with serious eyes and asked, "Father, why do your hands smell of firewood and death?" He said, "Because I work hard to keep us fed. These hands, when I am home, are only for love. The fire is not part of our life here." But his daughter shook her head. "Father, the smoke is in our food. It's in the water we drink. It is in my chest. You bring the fire home with you." The man's heart grew heavy, but still he rose the next morning and went to the forest. And the trees fell, the animals scattered, the soil blackened. When he returned home, he found his wife sick in bed, her face pale. His son lay coughing beside her. His daughter sat apart, silent, watching him with a gaze that pierced deeper than any axe. That night he dreamed he was cradling his children in his arms, but when he looked down, he saw his hands were made of ash. And when he held them, they crumbled in his grasp, turning to dust. He woke in terror. The next morning he could not lift the axe. He stood beside the forest, trembling. For the first time he understood love cannot grow in the same hands that destroy what sustain it. He fell to his knees, pressing his palms into the soil, and wept. And in the quiet of the trees, though he had no words, the earth seemed to whisper, "When you turn from fire to care, love will return to your hands."